My Lords, I rise to speak to Amendment 411 in the name of my noble friend Baroness Bennett, who can't be here at the moment. But before I do that, I'd like to pay tribute to the government front bench on this and to the opposition front bench for showing real stamina and tenacity and forbearance with this bill. It's far too big, and it seems that it's the only good thing about it, really. Well, it does introduce some good things, but the only other good thing about it is that it stops us discussing even worse bills. Now, on 411, I'm a former councillor, and I had thought that this was possible for councils. But if there's any doubt at all, we have to make sure that it goes in, because it is, I think, incredibly important that we start to increase our supply of affordable housing and social housing. The whole right to buy privatisation was very successful for some, but of course those houses have never been replaced, and with a rising population it's incredibly important that people do have a home that is affordable and secure. The rental sector is failing at the moment. I gather a lot of people who've bought to rent are actually leaving the market because it is so complex. And so there are houses, but they're mostly going up for auction, and they're being auctioned to mostly developers. So whether or not that's going to help, I've got absolutely no idea. I'm not convinced by the hope value, I'm afraid. That sounds an extremely Tory motivator to increase the value of your property immediately before it gets bought. It sounds like greed to me, forgive me. So I would not support any of those amendments. On this particular amendment 411, if there is no clarity about whether or not it is possible to buy land in that way, then we will bring it back at report.
I rise to speak to